shoot. This is gonna be a bad idea, probably. Let me just check. This is working again. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's definitely working. Yeah. Alright, let me just check if that's alright. I guess I'll start this thing. This is gonna be so bad. I'm doing the bad thing. Just gotta do a thing and then I guess we could start. It's gonna be so bad. Like, alright. Come on. You gonna do it? Yep, alright. Let's head over to YouTube. Oh crap. Turn that all the way down. Okay. See, I think I got this. Ready? Wait, is that... Oh shoot. Does that show up? It does show up. Alright, so... say that I'm live right now? It should say... Yep, there it is. Don't think anybody's watching right now, so that's a good sign. Alright, so let's do this thing. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Alright. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered around about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an inspiring, mature magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? John, quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. John, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. Use these for hilarious antics. You Captchalogue them in your Celodex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. John, examine context of the chest. Why am I doing this? In here you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently Captchalogued in your Celodex, 1 a pair of tricky handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle pus glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take some of the smoke pellets. John, Captchalogue smoke pellets. Let's play that. Alright. You stow the smoke pellets on one of your Captchalogue cards in your Sylladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty Captchalogue cards remaining. Equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you can't access the fake arms. Wait, what the heck? Oh, frick. Hi? I don't know if I want to keep this up. Whatever. Unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Yeah? Your Sylladex fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of stack data structure. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance now. You advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Sylladex with a little more experience. Let me just... Why? John, examine problem sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled with that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. Alright, let me just check it. Oh, no, I don't want to go to Top Techo. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. John, read note on drawer. How many people probably know, but oh, there's 2. Note, this note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled up poster. Happy birthday, son. I'm so proud of you. John, take poster. Another birthday artifact. Oh, okay. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. John, acquire hammer and nails. They'll come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Sylladex. Now all of your Captchalogue cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. Take nails. You Captchalogue 4 nails to the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop some smoke pellets and suffer consequences. In any case, you now feel like you've gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. John, squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. John, combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now Captchalogued on the same card and can be used together. John, use hammer/nails on poster. You use the hammer and nails in conjunction with the card beneath it. John, nail poster to the wall. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. John, examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Is that what it says? Probably. John, examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's gentle, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. John, examine calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you've marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted suburb beta launch. What does it say? What? What's this? I've never seen this before. Is that loud? Not really. Wait, is this the straight? This is the straight up same thing. Oh, what? I've never seen that before. Oh, stable release. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Never seen that before. Alright. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. John, eat cake. You are sick to death of the cake. You've been eating it all day. And you have no intention of clogging your Sylladex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. John, examine incoming message. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You've decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. What? You got mail? Nope. Oh, okay. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. Your desk is also littered with various programming project files. You're so bad at programming them sometimes, you wonder why you even bother with it. Your Pesterchum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. John, open Pesterchum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. John, open message. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? I got a Little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine, but I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottom is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts. Why did the fat kid, or whoever drank it, know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed into his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not gonna play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro was a joke and we both know it. Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's in there now. Alright. John, look out window. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. John, examine mailbox. The little red arm swingy dealy thing, or whatever it is called, is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You do not have the time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means that you have new mail. And that means the beta might be here. John, go outside and check mailbox. You are about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. Looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great. He is beating you to the mail. John, forget it. Check mail later. If you go downstairs to try to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room, stuck, if you will, in a sense, which possibly borders on the titular. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. John, examine games on the CD rack. Finally, a flash animation. I've never actually seen this before. You put countless man hours into this assortment of quality. Wait, what? What pumpkin? What? What's this? Bart. Wait a second. Oh, these are the other things. Whatever. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if he dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you will have to Captchalogue it. You are not sure you are ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. John, Captchalogue fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally Captchalogue the arms again. John, set Pesterchum status to bully. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the Pesterchum client should reflect the mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. John, answer chum. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play it with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time. I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Yes, it is understandable because you're really attractive. I am attracted to you. Thank you. JK, haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. Never mind. Oh, like one of the... Oh, I already said that. What is yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and is awesome. What the hell is that? You should probably brush up on your data structures, I guess. Structures, I guess. Did you at least allocate your strife specialist? No. It can free up a card for you. Plus, let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. Wait, what have you got? Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms. Well, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms, and then allocate the hammer to the specialist. How? I don't know. Just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. John, combine fake arms with the cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bread. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna stop this. Straight up. How long have I been going for? Probably not long. 20 minutes. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. John, allocate hammer to strife specibus. You check the back of your strife specibus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. John, select hammer. Your strife specibus has been allocated with hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your Captchalogue deck to your strife deck. John, report progress TG. Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, that will be the permanent allocation for your specibus. I guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. John, Captchalogue Colonel's Big Book. Now that you've got some space in your Sylladex to work with, you figured you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. John, examine Game Bro magazine. Game Bro! Sburb. Why, the game of the year, or whatever, isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. Game Bro feature. Spurb. Well, that's intense. So, okay, Suburb is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of, and this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah, man, I'll write something. But I don't know, I'm like, so this is about houses or some noise? That's fine, I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some brosifs. But all I'm saying is, when you get to thrash anything, while you're playing house or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out? And I quote, the mad stunts all wicked up ins. Know what I'm saying, bro Yoma? I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet. He slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge, useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his bally, candy-ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool, I still got another watch in me. Brothel, Rwanda. Bro notes. Dennis was so wasted, haha. I mean, damn. John, Captchalogue Game Bro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. John, Captchalogue Magician's Hat. Captchalogue okay, I already said that. You expand your final card. So expend your final card on the Magician's Hat. John, get funny glasses too. Come on. You don't have a free card in your Sylladex. However, you are able to merge the Beagle Puss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. Beagle pus. That's what it's called? John, wear disguise to fool Dad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. John, leave room. You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fellow who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hollowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such a brazen assumption. John, go downstairs. The cursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker. Where's this gonna lead me? Wikipedia. You think this says anything about Homestuck in it? Oh man, it is. Legacy. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. John, admire harlequins. You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. John, examine fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers into the fireplace. Doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. Fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Categorically, at all times, without exception, as domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You're almost certain Mark Twain said that. John, toss Gamebro into fire. It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Gamebro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. John, fondly regard cremation. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged colonial Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. John, topple urn. You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ash is everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. John, combine father's pipe with clever disguise. You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. John, examine oversized gift. Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. John, open large present. Oh, hell no. John, Captchalogue ashes. First you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch. Having it in the middle of the floor sprawled out all akimbo like that struck you as unseemly. You Captchalogue the ashes to your available card. You merged the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ash is back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan. John, put urn back. Put urn bank back. No one will be the wiser. What? I'm doing the bad time. Having to read all this again. Actually, I didn't even read the first few acts. I watched it on Voxus. And then I finished it off by reading it. Probably a bad idea. This is gonna take a very long while. Couple of streams. Not gonna finish it in this one. John, go get fake arms again. God, what is going on? Alright, you just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pried them out of the cake and Captchalogued them. Looks like Pesterchum is acting up again. John, examine third and fourth walls of the room. What? Oh, never mind. John, check Pesterchum. Another one of your chums is messaging you. John, check message. I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as the Game Bro magazine. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar. And you should probably stop hitting on him all the time, or whatever. I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it for him. So BRB. Oh my god. This chat. I knew this would happen. Page I'm on? I'm barely into it. I mean, I just started like how many minutes ago? 32 minutes ago? So I'm not that far in. I mean, I've read the entire thing before, but by read, I mean listened. And then read. Let me read this. You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No, why would you even think that? That's so stupid. Okay, why don't you get the game from your father? Alright, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha, hehe. I know, John. John, go back downstairs. You now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. 52 hours non-stop. Oh man, once I get to Alternia, man, and then to the what do you call them? The alpha kids? Yeah, it's gonna get, cause this is gonna be the second time go through all this stuff. John, attach arms to doll. Hehehehe. You don't care what Colonel Sassacre says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. John, inspect the burnt paper on the floor. Broblerone? That... What? Put this back in the fire where it belongs. John, throw present wrap in fire. As long as you're cleaning up. John, Captchalogue doll. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. John, read Colonel Sassacre's text. Am I really gonna read this? No, I'm not. I don't care. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now, but this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. John, find Dad and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts. A powerful aroma, which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Where will we go? John, go and study. It doesn't look like he's in here right now. John, examine father's desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray Captchalogue card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha, old.
Dad.
You won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. John, upgrade costume with hat from rack. You swap the magician's hat with a bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. John, combine second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. Father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he's a rather
piss poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me.
You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How did that... Oh, dang. Only one person watching now. Great. Alright. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes as bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. John, examine Captchalogue card. Yes, this will be perfect for expanding the space in your Scylla. John, Captchalogue card. Arg. John, play haunting piano refrain. Just wait for this to be done. Oh, that's why it has S, because it's sound. I never got that throughout. Oh my god. Alright. John, play 52 pickup. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you are alone in the room, thus rendering it a especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid. Look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there sure is getting a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn. John, attempt to leave the house. You go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. John, exit. You exit the house. John, check mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You have already been scooped by your father. The streets are empty. Wind skims the void, keeping neighbors apart. Maybe I'll read it after it's done. Streets are empty. Wind skims the voids keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed or say a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as all with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you, Riddler. Eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen Riddler. One to engender a sense of not of mirth, but lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as the wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. I think I'm gonna finish this stream off here. I'll do it again some other day. Totally. Wait, can I do this? Oh no, that doesn't just look right. Whoa. Okay. Well, I'm done with this for now. Yeah, for now, I'm finished with this thing. Pretty finished, actually, because I mean, I'm not gonna finish this. Well, I mean, I might do it later, but it's only been, yeah, maybe I'll extend it for another 20 minutes to get that hour mark. Yeah. John, leave a surprise for the mailman. No. See if your father left the mail in the car. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. Dang. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There is also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. John, spy in the kitchen. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking, the glass is steamed up. God, he is so weird. But you can see what's on the table, just beside the window. It looks like the mail's there. Included among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Suburb logo. Thanks. Unfortunately, the window is locked. John, go back into the kitchen. You have no other choice. You are going in. Clever disguise, it's time to work your magic. John, enter. That sound. Okay. Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you were even thinking of this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There is only one way to settle this. Strife. Wait a second, how did this work? Oh, you can actually... Let's go. Let's keep going. This just go on forever. I'll just keep going. John, retrieve the package and flee. And flee to your room. Let me actually make that a little higher. I think that should be pretty good. Retrieve the package and flee to your room. You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. This man is ruthless. You'd better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. John, equip disguise for defense. Beagle Aegis. The Beagle Aegis absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case. John, Captchalogue, pie tin. You take pie tin and unequip Beagle Puss. Everything in your Siledex is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be just the distraction you were. Nothing happens. What a huge letdown. John, take the cake. When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacre's text out of your Siledex. Sassacre, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance. John, abscond. Now that Dad is busy pulsating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. John, take PDA. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something more hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare Captchalogue card is forced out of the Siledex, consequently integrated within the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. John, take package. This red package is addressed to you. John, take envelope. You got the Spurb Beta. John, exit kitchen. John, get cake on couch. You Captchalogue the cake on the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card. John, combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake. You then merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Siledex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? John, retreat upstairs. You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up the mess you were about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It's locked, and you are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. John, go to the bathroom and grab a towel. You enter the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. Ugh. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There is also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. John, remove PDA, envelope, and package from cake. You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. John, retrieve your items. The items force the man-handled cake into the toilet. And just like that, your Celodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. John, go to the bedroom. John, admire fail to launch poster. You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your mahogany wall, a casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Chokes up. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you're so good. How long have we been going for? 52 minutes? Check your Pesterchum. Wait. Oh, dang. So that's where I got that sounds from. Interesting. Alright. Show Pesterchum. Hi, happy birthday, John. Hello? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hey, Gigi is looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing? I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth. It was named after me. Now I'm famous and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. No, stop. Just no. Don't talk about your awful stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross man-bro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold. McConaughey. Sounds like a noise a horse would make, i.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all the pictures of that clown you've got hanging up. Those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. Oh, what? No, man. Cage is sweet. So sweet. Haha, so lame. You don't even like him, ironically, or anything. Like, this like, for real, isn't it? Ha ha ha. I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday? No, those are awesome. What? No, they're stupid. Which was a joke. The ironic joke, get it? Wait, you're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them ironically, because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome. And vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen. You do realize they touched Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point. Ew, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. Did there happen to be a package there? Yeah, there's a big red one. You should probably open it. I would, but it's trapped under the Spur beta, so I will probably open it before I install the beta. Oh man, the beta came. Yeah, wanna play it? Haha, no way. Why not? It sounds so hells of boring. Just get TT to play it. She's all about that. Where'd she go? Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh, and Christ, in a sidecar. Are you still using The stack modus? Seriously, dude. You need to bone up on your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous. Okay, I will. John, open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Typheus web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you'd like it as much as the last one. John, install the Spur Beta. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD and install the Spur Beta. What the fuck is this? John, bone up on data structures. You go to your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. Be right back. Oh my god, it's so cold. Data structures for assholes. Your ignorance is just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit. Free fetch modus in the back. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring. Kind of ornery. Maybe you'll just check out the free modus instead. John, get free fetch modus. You turn to the back inside cover where a free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. The one is dictated by the logic of the Q data structure, operating on a first in, first out method, rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. John, apply fetch modus to Siladex. Items captchalogued into Siladex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card. You must Okay. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance though. John, switch back to stack modus. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all to be a little abstract, and you'd prefer not to think about it too much. John, put down razor. Put it down? You're not quite sure you understand. John, pick up 2 items. You captchalogue one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. John, get other cake. The second cake causes the razor to launch out of the front of your Siladex. Oh good lord, that beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch. John, get more stuff. You open your magic chest and captchalogue one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy, by Mike Caverny. There goes the fresh towel. John, might as well grab those cuffs. You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Oh god damn it. Open that package. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It is all so simple, but you wonder why you didn't get razor. Pick up the package again. Let's take this from the top. John, Captchalogue glass shards. You take 3 glass shards in a quick succession and duck for cover. Your Siladex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packaged packed of glass. You probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. You'd probably just go get that stuff before you forget. John, use the razor on the red package. You open the package. There is something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one from the held hostage. Wait, what? Like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich Cyrus's The Virus, while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the suit of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at it, but he was a good man. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. John, check status of Suburb Beta. Looks like your computer's trying to get your attention. John, look at the monitor. John, check Pesterchum window. Oh man, I think it's time. Oh yeah, it's what I've been streaming for an hour. Well, I'm thinking. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna read this at a later time. I guess I will save game. Forget how that works. I'm pretty sure it's a cookies thing. If I load it over here, yep, that works. Same thing over here. Alright. Well, I guess I'll probably do this at a later time. And just like that.
See you guys later.